A growth policy is an important way for local governments to gain an understanding of what their community looks like, prioritize what is important, and plan for their community's future. This requires assessing a wide variety of information about a community, its people, places, history, natural environment, infrastructure, and services, all of which can change and shift over time. Considering information like census data, development permits, infrastructure studies, and natural resource surveys provides a comprehensive picture of a community in a single, usable document, one that should be updated as the community and its needs change, and referred to often by elected officials and staff to aid with policy creation and decision-making. While the local planning board is the only entity that can sanction creation of a growth policy in Montana, contents of the policy are defined by state law. These include: stated goals and objectives provide a framework under which all other information is considered, how policy and decisions are made, and how they differ for each community. Whatever the goal, it is imperative to carefully identify outcomes that are achievable. Maps, text, and projected trends should describe the existing characteristics and features of the jurisdictional area. This information not only creates a foundation for policy recommendations, but also provides easy access to community-specific facts and trends. A list of policies, regulations, and other tools to be implemented in order to achieve the stated goals and objectives must be included. This effectively becomes a roadmap for decision makers and implementers. A strategic plan for development, maintenance, and replacement of public infrastructure addresses one of the most costly and important aspects of local government. These projects frequently take years to implement, making strategic planning a vital early step. An overall implementation strategy aids policymakers with forecasting long-term budgets and resource needs. This must include a timetable for implementation, a list of conditions for revisions, and a timetable for review and/or revision at least every 5 years, but it can be sooner. An explanation of how the governing body will coordinate and cooperate with other jurisdictions should focus on the resources shared between cities, towns, counties, and tribes, such as emergency services, which can dramatically improve efficacy. An explanation of how the governing body will evaluate and make decisions regarding proposed subdivisions fosters predictability and consistency during review of applications from local governments. Detailing the evaluation and public hearing process outlines how each criterion will be used to review and make decisions. An evaluation of the potential for fire and wildland fire in the jurisdictional area encourages communities to consider potential impacts on the local area, an important first step at creating resiliency. Communities may optionally add or focus analysis on any other topic that is deemed important and appropriate. While the statutory requirements for a growth policy focus primarily on land use, the document should also address topics such as economic development, housing needs, local services, infrastructure, natural environment, and other issues of importance to each individual community. So, is it time to create or update a growth policy for your community? Have any recent changes potentially altered the overall community's needs and priorities? Has significant time passed since the community's vision was reviewed in depth? Have new elected or appointed officials joined the local planning board? An updated growth policy is a tool that drives community discussion of its goals and objectives and is worthy of regular review, discussion, and updates. For more information regarding community planning and growth policies, visit comdev.mt.gov, where you'll find additional videos, information about statutes, a quick reference guide, information about possible funding sources to assist your community with planning, and contacts within the Department of Commerce Community Technical Assistance Program.